Harry from Wiha.
Wiha. Yep.
What have you got to show us today?
So we have our manual torque screwdriver, really popular product out on the market, given the fact it covers a range from 0.8 Newton meters all the way up to 5. So it's really versatile if you regularly do, as I'm sure on the tools, different consumer units. And now with the 18th edition, a lot of the RCBs will actually have the recommended torque equivalent to have on it. So just to give you a brief example here, so we have the little window which shows on there. So as I explained, we've got the 0.8 up to 5 Newton meters, really simple to adjust. So you simply remove the torque stem, pop the adjustment tool in the end, and then give it a twist. So once you've reached the required torque, so we'll stop at say 2.8 there, stem goes back in, that locks into place, get your blade out, that pops in the end there and locks into place. Here's one I made earlier with the breaker.
True bleep pizza style.
Yeah, you know it. So then once you have tightened it up, so you pop your cable in the end, tighten it up till you've got a firm connection, twist, and if you can hear that click there.
Really distinctive, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's very easy to tell once you've reached the required torque. We don't advise that you go like that. So they're good for up to 5,000 clicks or 1 year of use before, as to be expected with measurement and torque tools, they will need calibration eventually. But really versatile tools. They're very well thought of in the market. Very popular, and as I say, with the 18th edition where that's now a requirement to fit it to the manufacturer's instructions, a lot of people are having to get out there. It's required as part of your assessments with the NIC. But yeah, we really pride ourselves on always looking for those extra features and benefits within the tools.
It's a really nice tiny little kit there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so we do it in various different kits. So you can get a 5-piece torque driver kit, you can get a 14-piece torque driver kit, or a 19-piece. So obviously, as you move up in kits, you're going to get more of the slim blades there. All of them are able to go down into RCBOs, the fact they use the slim technology. And then you can get the basic version, which is just a 5-piece kit that comes with the torque driver, stem, and then you get 2 blades with that one. Or you've got these lovely brand new roll pouches that we've incorporated as well. So that's an example.
Nice quality,
yeah, it's got a good feel to it. Really nice material, and especially it saves you having to dig around in a toolbox. You can have your set kit when you're doing your consumer units or the specific bits there. So yeah, fantastic tool.
Great.
Did you want to have a look at the Speedy as well?
Well, I know they have. Let's get it out. Let's have a look.
Yeah, so this is our second generation of the Speedy, naturally being called the Speedy 2. So from the first generation, we have now incorporated the min-max feature.
Okay.
So that allows you to increase the torque from our minimum setting, which is 0.4 Newton meters, which is what we call class as a material protection feature. Okay. So if you're doing your second fixing, sockets, face plates, that will allow you to not damage the material, snap the plastic or cam out and scratch it. So yeah, you'd use that for light work. If you are doing consumer units, you can increase the power to 1 Newton meter, because you can find even fresh out the box, sometimes they can have some quite stiff screws. So that just gives you that extra grunt about it. And really handy bit of kit. So you'd always break the screw manually. And then as you can see there, so it reduces stress on your wrist. We say it's at least 3 times as fast compared.
Okay.
But in truth, when you're on your 4th, 5th, 6th box, it really comes into a league of its own, especially on the face plates. If you're fitting 30, 40 sockets or face plates, absolute godsend of a tool. You can also turn it into a torque screwdriver as well. So we sell these torque adapters that come with set torque values. So this one, for example, is a 2.5 Newton meter. So you pop your blade in the end there. It doesn't affect the power of the motor, so the motor will always tighten to 1 Newton meter. What it allows you to do is, once you've reached that 1 Newton meter, the motor will stop, and then you just manually adjust it by hand. And as you can see, that's not over tightening. Same again for undoing. Always break the screw and then let the motor take over. So it's not designed to replace your impact gun or drill screws into wood or anything like that. And also with the Speedy, you have the it's a VDE safe product as well.
Really bright LED lights as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, so from one, we've upgraded the lights, as you can see there. I'll do my best not to shine it in your face, but really bright. Obviously, we understand you're going to be working in with power off environments, so often that'll be under stairs and dark spaces, so that just gives you that extra bit of brightness so that you can see what you're doing basically.
So roughly how long will the batteries last on them?
So each battery we say lasts up to 800 screws, so I mean you should get a decent full day's work out of a single charge, and then you've always got the backup of having 2 batteries with any of the kits. So it takes standard 1850 lithium ion batteries, and as I say you get 2 of those with any of the kits, so you should be covered for a full day's work when you've got any of the Speedy kit. And like I say here, any of the kits come with 2 blades, your recharge point, 2 batteries, obviously the Speedy handle itself, and the lovely little storage L box there. So it's a great little kit. It's one of those tools when you own one and you leave it at home accidentally, you really miss it.
You curse it, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, cracking bit of kit they are.
So roughly what do these items cost?
So for a Speedy 2 at the show today, you're looking at around 185, including VAT.
That's good.
The Torque driver, as we know, Torque is cheap, but you pay for what you get at the end of the day. So we do this kit today at the show for 128. We don't sell direct, so all of the pricing quoted today is actually a wholesaler's pricing. So obviously you can go out there and have a look online and different bits like that. For the 14-piece Torque kit, you're looking at about 174, which is probably the best value one because of the standard screwdriver handle, the selection of blades, and obviously the Torque driver itself.
It's the full kit, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop rather than just having the basic. I mean, some people they might have different roll pouches, a slim Vario starter set, so they just want to add the Torque driver into that. But yeah, if you're starting out and you just want to get like the full shebang, that's a really good value kit to get on the 14-piece even.
Thank you very much for your time.
No worries, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.